my first thought was, okay. And I told him, I said, look, we're not going to stop. I said, but we'll slow down the pace a little bit. I said, we're not fucking stopping, bro. That's what I told him. And
Yeah.
in my head, now that I think about it, I'm like, damn, maybe we should have stopped.
Welcome to El Pumpcast.
Welcome to El Pumpcast, episode 5.
What's up, guys?
I'm excited.
Welcome back. Clap it up. Clap it up.
Welcome back for the 100th time, honestly.
So yeah, we've been out of commission for a little bit.
Yeah.
But we're back. As you can see, we have a new setup. We got Rob with In-House Media helping us out. So that's been fun trying to get everything together. But yeah, how's everything going? Tell the people how you're doing, how you're feeling. Trying to get into some things.
Everything's good. I don't know why I feel like so shy. I feel like I'm like, it's not even that serious, you know? But honestly, I've been good. I feel like it's the same thing, you know, gym life, but in the business. But like, there's just been so many things going on, you know?
So many things going on. And then a lot of things like that we have planned, upcoming events and stuff like that, which we're going to get into, and past events and stuff like that. So we're super excited. Yeah, we've just been on the go, on the grind.
Yeah. And I feel like I think honestly, the pause was needed because I don't even know how we would have gotten in the episodes. And then I feel like the time and effort that we put into like coming back, like, you know, now having In-House with us and taking the time to like make it look nicer. I feel like it was meant to be, you know what I mean? And taking our time.
These plants, they definitely gave it a touch.
Yeah. And
it was funny because that day that I got here to the gym, I just saw like random ass fake plants in the
yeah. Well,
I was like,
if you guys know, I'm not a green plant. What's not a green plant? Green thumb.
You don't have a green thumb.
I don't have a green thumb. That's my sister.
Yeah, that's Amy.
And all my friends, honestly. So I'm the only one I think that doesn't have plantas. But I told myself, like, I can get plants, but if they were to be real, they would probably suffocate up in here and neglect.
Well, tell the people the truth. You've had plants.
Yeah, I've had plants.
And Irma has let them die.
Yeah. Well, I don't let them.
Not on purpose. Not on purpose.
They don't. It's just like I just don't. It's not like I don't care about them, but like I forget about them.
She forgets.
But then I end up giving them away. Yeah, I end up giving them away, and my mom relives them. So
brings them back to life.
Brings them back to life.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Your mom has a lot of plants.
Yeah. Like they're still mine, but she's just taking care of them for me. And your mom has given me a few too.
She's babysitting them.
So
I like know zero things about plants.
Me too. So that's why I got some fake ones, because they'll be alive forever. And yeah.
They're nice though.
They're nice.
Yeah. But yeah, let's get into it. And then to start off too, like we said, we have In-House Media, Rob, on the team helping us out with the whole production deal. So he's been a real big help. And not just with that, like, you know, Rob, you're our go-to, bro, like for photography, videography. So big shout out to In-House for that always. But yeah, do you want to get into it?
All right, here we go. So you want to go first? Yeah.
So for listeners that were listening in the past, if you remember, we would kind of start the episode with like a little quote of the week, or now it kind of has transitioned even to something that's like inspiring or that's inspired us. Like it could be this past week or this past month, but yeah, either a quote of the week or something that has inspired us then and there. Yeah. So Irma, I'll let you go first with what do you got, a quote?
Okay. So my quote of the week, and that has honestly been the quote of the past couple of months, was, it's not really a quote actually, but I've been watching and listening to a lot of Gary Vee podcasts and stuff. And it's just to post the content, and who cares about being cringe. And I feel like that kind of like motivated me to keep posting my content, and it got me kind of where I'm at now. And it's not huge, but I feel like it's a pretty big deal for the start of 2026 and everything that has happened lately, you know? So yeah.
No, yeah. I feel like you've been on top of your content. And not just me, like other people see it too. So proud of you.
It's noticed.
It's noticed. It's noticed for sure. Okay, cool. So my thing was, like I said, it could have been something inspiring. And for me, it's kind of just been like with everything going on in the world and the whole like ice thing, and I'm not gonna get it so much into that, but just how like I work in construction too, like my other job, I'm out like in job sites and stuff like that. And I see it daily, like just the construction workers and people who work outdoors in general, like are just always putting in that work. And whether it's 20 degrees outside in the wintertime, whether it's 100 degrees, because it will get 100 degrees.
Yes,
Texas heat.
they're out there.
They're out there like putting in that work, you know, whether it's for them or for their families back home, and that's just something that like throughout these last month, like I think about it and I'm like, damn, like these guys, like they don't complain, like they're just out here trying to make a living, you know, like for their families and stuff. And that's something really inspiring, because we kind of have it like we're privileged to be where we're at, you know?
Yeah. I mean, they're out there early and late, you know?
Yeah. But yeah, that's just kind of inspiring. It's been inspiring to me to just kind of always work hard and take nothing for granted, really.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that's true.
That's my little take on that.
That one's a pretty good one. Okay. So now we are going to catch up on our life and kind of go into details. I'm thinking maybe we can just say like our highlight of the fun event, if you would like.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Because it's a lot, guys. And I don't want you guys to get bored off of like
the people want to hear.
Yeah, the people want to hear. The 3 viewers, but still, just kidding. Okay, guys. So we're gonna start out with March. We're gonna go backwards. So March, one of the exciting things that we went to was the Lean Body headquarters. So that was pretty cool.
Shout out Lean Body.
Shout out Lean Body, and I have my own code as well. So Irma 10 for 10% off. And my highlight of all this is it's crazy that I remember when I started my fitness journey working out at Planet Fitness, and I remember like drinking Lean Body proteins, you know what I mean? Like just naturally. It wasn't, I mean, when you first start, you just drink a protein shake, but you don't really think about, now that us as business owners, you think about like, they're also a business, and it's, you know, it's a pretty big deal. And just thinking about that, and then
pretty big deal.
Fast forward to now, like it's pretty cool.
Yeah. So yeah, when we went to the headquarters in Houston, I was like real excited, but I was like kind of nervous too, because I didn't know what to expect.
I didn't even know it was in Houston, you know, until later we like communicated with Lean Body, like, oh yeah, wow, it's in Houston, we can go.
Yeah, for sure. Like the drive there wasn't a big deal, but no, yeah, like going up there, I was just I was more nervous for you, because you were the one like doing the content and stuff. I was just gonna be a paid actor, a paid background actor.
Yeah.
No, I was just there just for the vibes, just to go check the place out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Meet the team. But yeah.
Well, so basically what that wasn't meet the team, like the full team yet.
No, but whoever, like Jenny and them, whoever, Chris and them. But yeah, it was really fun. It was a cool experience. They ended up like including me in some like parts of the videos and like some pics and stuff, which I thought was really cool. They didn't have to do that, but they did. And that was real cool. I got a pretty good workout too.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
Their headquarters it's big. It's a big warehouse.
Yeah. I was gonna say like how you felt about that, like tagging along and stuff, but then you just said
I was just tagging. I was just there for the ride.
Yeah.
No, like I said, I was more nervous for you. Like
me too.
Because when it comes to stuff like that, like filming content and stuff, I mean, you're really the one who kind of pushes that on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really the type to like be posting every single day, which I should, but I don't know. I have another job, or like, I just come and like try to teach the classes and like get my work in here. But the whole content stuff, I can leave it to you. Yeah.
And I mean, you've gone better with it too. And I feel like, I've been telling him too.
It is time consuming.
You should do it. Yeah, and it is.
It is really time consuming. That's like one thing that I have noticed when I do like videos. like editing and stuff, it is time consuming for sure.
Yeah. And I feel when I went to, I was nervous too, because, you know, when I record myself, sometimes like it's me by myself. I just set up the tripod and no one's looking at me.
Yeah, but when you have somebody else recording you,
Yeah,
and
you
then
feel
that
the
day-
pressure.
Yeah, that day was like 2 people recording you at different angles and different cameras. Like you do, I'm sure you do kind of feel that pressure too, depending on the person. Like
Yeah.
you can also just be.
And I feel
chill
like,
and-
I mean, they were pretty, you know, Jenny, Chris, and the whole team there. Sorry, like everyone that was there, that we felt comfortable. It wasn't
Melissa.
Yeah, I didn't feel too shy. You know what I mean? I felt like I knew them already because we already followed each other on social media.
Yeah,
we were already messaging like, "Hey, what's up? See y'all there."
sure.
You know, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, that happened this month.
This month.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Real quick before we leave that topic, kind of just walk people through like how it came about for you to like jump to be an ambassador for Lean Body.
So how that started was Jenny had reached out to me, and she's in charge of that, like the social media, online stuff. And she reached out. Well, I had messaged them in general at the beginning, just kind of like introducing myself. And then she reached out directly, bringing that up if I would like to be an ambassador, you know? So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it kind of just like flowed into it. And then I got my first box from them, and they sent me a lot of protein shakes. And then you just got my own code.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you that's like a good feeling, like a cool feeling. I feel excited when Irma gets like a gift. What do you call them though?
Like a PR box.
Like a PR box, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like goodies and stuff.
Goodies, yeah.
You know, that they send. So for you to try out and stuff. But so far we've been loving Lean Body. We like Irma said, we've drank it in the past, and I've never had like an issue with it.
Yeah. And they're actually here because we haven't ate. So this is my meal right now. So let me take a sip.
What a promo.
Yeah. 40 grams of protein.
And they're super light too.
Yeah, super light.
The texture of it is real light. I love them.
Okay, moving on to February. So the Coffee and Connections event. So do you want to start with that?
Yeah. So Coffee and Connections, again, if you follow our pages and stuff. So we connected with our really good friend, Jess. She's over at Trailer Park Studios, which is here in Buda. It's local. So it's like a big studio to where it has like different, how would you call it? Like different studios within the studio, or different like filming rooms, I guess.
Yeah, like different studios. Yeah, little mini studios inside that big studio that if you do like music videos, photography, you can shoot there. Like one of them is a jail cell. The other one is a hospital. So
classroom.
Yeah. So she rents it out and stuff to people that can do their content stuff there, or she even does things like that.
Yeah.
So which is that event that we had.
No, yeah. And going back to that, I feel like it was a huge success, one. And the whole thing behind it was just like trying to get like local businesses and people, other like content creators and stuff out there, just to kind of go out there and make connections, right?
Yeah.
Just to kind of know one another and introduce themselves and what they do and if they have a business or, you know, stuff like that. But it was super fun. I had a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is too, like Chris said, the point of it was to get local businesses. But what I kind of wanted out of it as well is for us, you know, we collabed with Strength Leaders Academy, collaborating with Trailer Park Studios, was more of us away. Like, yes, we have our gym, but like who we are as an individual, like our self brand, you know? So I went out there as also like Irma instead of like the trainer Irma, you know what I mean?
Right. Like instead of coach or
to make connections. Yeah. Cause you know, my goal this year, which is a whole nother topic, is to now start working on my personal brand as well, you know, kind of add a little bit more add more of my time into that.
Add more sauce.
Yeah, add more sauce, basically. So that was basically that. And we met a lot of new people, made a lot of new friends. I met a lot of social media friends. Again, it felt like I already knew them. So that was pretty cool, very natural. And made new social media, social media friends. Yeah.
Yeah. And I also felt like, right, too. I thought about that, like not after the event, not long after the event happened.
Mhm.
I kind of thought, I was like, well, Jess was like a really good fit, like for us to collab with,
Mhm.
because one, like she knows a lot of people already.
Yeah.
And so does her boyfriend, Dan. So I felt like it was a real good thing. And one, they're here in the area.
Mhm.
You've been friends with her for a while now.
Mhm.
So I felt like it was super easy to connect.
It was comfortable.
It was comfortable and it was super
Yeah.
easy to connect with her for sure.
Yeah, because I've done a couple photo shoots already there as well too, and I feel like I already knew the place, so it wasn't like I couldn't, or
Yeah.
nobody could.
You felt
But-
comfortable.
Comfortable.
Yeah.
All right, now moving on to January. So one was I had became a lean body ambassador, which we kind of already talked about that, but
Mhm.
I also became a vaquero ambassador. And shout out to Vaqueros Carne Seca, super good. They reached out to me through TikTok, and that was a pretty cool message just to get in general.
I ate
and,
some today.
and you ate some today?
Yeah, I had the lemon
Oof.
bag.
Yeah, it's so good.
I like
And
my go-to, the lemon one.
the lemon, mine's the chile and the habanero. And like when they reached out, because sometimes you got to be careful. It might be like a spammer, on social media. And it was legit, looked into it. And
Trying to get scanned.
they sent me a box and they were so good. And I just feel like also, I love that they have like the Spanish name to it. I was already like driven, like, okay, I want to try these. And I really like them too. And I had mentioned this before. I don't know if it was like on a TikTok video or something, but as when it comes to like beef jerky, I'm not too diehard beef jerky fan. It's more
Right.
because I got scarred one time. I ate one and it gave me a really bad heartburn, and I never like ate some again. And I thought that,
Heartburn?
yeah, I just thought beef jerky would give me heartburns. So I was, how you always get beef jerkies at the gas stations, like so as a snack, but I never think, oh, I'm gonna grab a beef jerky. But when they sent them and I tried them, it like took away that
heartburn.
that trauma. Not that heartburn feeling, but that trauma. Like, oh wow, they don't give you heartburn. So probably the one I ate was oily or something. I do not know, because this was when I was very little.
It was some fake ass beef jerky.
Probably. And I ate that and I was like, oh my god, it's so good. And ever since that, I mean, we
It's
eat them all
really
the
good.
time.
It is really good.
Really
And,
good.
remember we did that little, we did like a taste.
A taste test with
taste
the fam.
test.
Mm-hmm.
I like that they have like a variety of flavors too. So
Yeah.
what do they have? I ate some limon flavor today. They have habanero, chile,
Original.
hot honey,
Honey.
and original.
Yeah.
Five flavors. that
Super
you can
good.
pick from. So
Yeah.
put some Valentina on there, some limoncito.
Mm-hmm.
Vámonos.
Yeah, so good. So with that, I ended up getting my own discount code as well. So Irma 10 for 10% off too. So that was really cool. And I make content for them monthly as well. Same with Lean Body. So that's, I don't know. I just think it's a really cool feeling, you know?
Yeah. No, and honestly, like,
And I love doing it too. So it doesn't feel like, oh, I got to do content. It's more of one, I enjoy adding them to my routine, the protein shakes, and then now the carne seca. It's a good snack.
and one thing that like I wanted to mention too, that like, yes, like we see a lot of videos and stuff that like people are promoting this and that, but like I always think to myself, and I don't know if I told you, like, do they actually like consume it? You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And that's what that's why we promote it so much, or Irma at least, is because we actually consume it like on a daily,
mhm.
you know, like Lean Body, we drink it every day. Like carne seca, like
Mhm.
it's a go-to snack that we have here at the gym, like we have at the office.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
we've shared it with other people, with the fam. So
Mhm.
and we've heard nothing but good things about it. So.
Yeah. And I've had like other businesses reach out to small little brands and stuff that it's something that I just wouldn't take and honestly enjoy. And I always think about my audience as well. And I'm like, this is not me. It's not me, you know, and if
Yeah, because you want other people to like it too.
yeah, like,
You know?
and, or not. Yeah. I don't want to be known as that one person that is just promoting random stuff, you know,
Right.
not random stuff, but
Things that we don't like that you
That don't-
wouldn't normally consume. You know?
exactly. Yeah. So
Yeah.
true.
Shout out Vaquero.
Yeah, shout out to Vaquero. All right, and then we had your family reunion,
Oh my God.
and then New Year's was over there. No, oh yeah, New Year's, Yeah.
Christmas.
Oh, Christmas.
Yeah, we spent Christmas in Piedras.
Oh yes.
So yeah. Yeah, just going back to the holidays, the holiday season. It's always like what are we doing this year? Like, are we going to see my fam? Are we staying here? But this year I really wanted to be with my family. Like, and especially since my grandpa on my dad's side, like he passed in October. So, it was just something for me that like I wanted to be there with my fam, and we went to Mexico. My uncle lives out there, and we were just there at his house. I took Amy and Adro out there in Rio with us. They had never been to on that side of Eagle Pass, right? They had never been.
They've never been to Eagle Pass. That was what Christmas time.
Yeah. So we went to Eagle Pass. Christmas. We stayed there, and then we spent Christmas Day and Christmas Eve in Piedras. Yeah. So it was pretty nice. I mean, we were just there. We opened gifts. My fam got some gifts for Rio.
That was super cute.
Yeah. But no, it was a good time. And then what else was it? After that?
Well, that's all we did. Oh, no. We went back the next day.
No. And then the family reunion.
Oh, yes. The family reunion.
That was crazy. There were so many many family members, cousins, like third, fifth cousins, probably. I don't know. So there's just so many damn kids everywhere. When
you said that, I was thinking, which it did, everything I was thinking happened, but I was also thinking.
Yeah, it was funny when you told me. So Irma told me, she was like, are they going to have like a banda and this and that? Like, no, we didn't.
Oh, no, PowerPoint. I asked if they were going to have a PowerPoint.
Oh, yeah, we did have a PowerPoint. Yeah. But Irma was expecting like fireworks and all this.
No, I was also expecting like games. You know how in the movies, they're like out track and field day type of vibe.
Yeah.
So I was kind of not expecting that, but thought that because like these Disney movies that we would see, the parents go to the other
Disney movies was that.
Well, like, you know, they go visit the families in the family reunion and they're all like a family competing against another family. Like that's what I was thinking.
We're in competition though.
Low key.
Low key. No, so it was the first year, and this was all on my dad's side. So
the first year ever. That's my first time ever going to a family reunion, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, I've never been.
To not one?
Never have I ever.
Well, the one you went to was crazy for being your first one.
Yeah.
That thing was huge.
Yeah.
So yeah, first of all, it was on my dad's side. And to start, he has already 10 siblings, including him. So he has 5 brothers, 5 sisters, right? And all of my tias and tios, they all have like 5 kids. All of them.
Yeah.
So just us, like in the Rodriguez fam, my dad's fam, is a lot of us. Yeah. I think I heard my cousin say it was like 60 something of us, just us, right?
That's crazy. Oh, and then color code. We were on different colors.
So yeah. So going back to why this happened. So my grandpa passed in October, and my grandpa has, I want to say like 6 or 7 siblings also. So
yeah,
each one of their fams or their kids, right? Like they all got together. So it was like the whole fam, like everybody's fam. And like Irma said, like
color code.
Each family was color coded.
Yeah.
We were wearing black shirts with
your grandpa's picture on it.
Yeah. They were really nice shirts. So yeah, they had my grandpa's picture, and then I can't remember what it said, but I just remember my grandpa's picture on there. And then like another fam was wearing like green and then white and stuff like that. So it was really fun. It was like at a salon, but it was a good turnout. It was really like, it brought me joy, kind of like that I hadn't seen cousins that like I actually remembered, you know, like by name and stuff that I hadn't seen in years.
Yeah.
You know?
And like you said, there's people that you never met too.
A lot of younger cousins.
Cousins had kids, so then you've never met the kids.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of kids.
There was a lot of kids. And then also family members that have passed, and cousins that are like no longer with us too. So
but it was a good time. They had music, people were dancing, food, lots of laughs and hugs and tears.
Tears, yeah, for sure.
And the PowerPoints were really cool too, because each family had a PowerPoint for the family, you know, so everyone had their little presentation. So there was a moment where, you know, they had like your grandparents and then the kids' families.
Did you notice that like, how I've told you stories before that like when I would go, or my parents would go up north to Washington, fields and stuff with my grandpa. So my grandpa would take everybody and everybody would work out in the fields. but it was just my grandpa. I don't know if you saw like in the PowerPoints, like
They all had
all of his
yeah.
like in the PowerPoints, they all had pictures from like back in the day, like working in the fields and stuff, which I thought was real cool. And it was kind of like,
because it's like where it started if you think about it, like,
yeah.
you know?
And it kind of took me back, like, damn, like, yeah, I was little, but I do remember some stuff. Like I remember going to school over there and stuff. So that was pretty cool to see some old pics for sure.
Yeah, that was really cool. And I feel special because my picture was on there too.
You made the PowerPoint?
I made the PowerPoint.
You made the cut.
I made the cut. That means we're pretty serious. Even though I'm not married yet, but you know.
Hey, throwing
gotta throw that out there. Okay, and then it's 2026, dude. Oof, sorry, long time. All right, so then we went on program.
Pressure.
I know, program for the gym. So just kind of going back to the gym stuff, we have a new program for our members. So basically what that means is we switched up our workout routine and
at the beginning of the year.
2026. So instead of having leg day on Monday, we're doing a push day on Monday. So things like that. And we do this every year, honestly. And sometimes it excites me. I'm sure like it excites you too, that sometimes you want change, you know? So that it was pretty cool. And a lot of our members love it too.
Yeah.
One thing that I noticed is we're adding a lot of more endurance training, a lot of more conditioning.
A lot.
And I know they like love and hate it at the same time, but you know, I remind our members, guys, we're named Strength and Endurance Academy. So endurance. So it's something cool and different from the gym, but
sometimes change is good, you know?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I've heard like if it's working, like why change it? But as a gym, I feel like there's nothing wrong with changing a program, you know, like especially a whole year, like keeping this one program. Yeah, switch it up next program. I mean, next year, like there's nothing wrong with that. Even like the gym layout.
Yeah.
Me especially, I tell them all the time, like I'm always, and some members have caught me before, like I'm just kind of like wandering into the gym, and I'm picturing like, I can move that here. Like I would make a little bit more space, and I told her all the time, like, I want to move the cables or move the racks or something, but just to kind of change the layout and get a different feel of the gym. And that way we don't get bored of it. You know, you don't get bored of the same, like,
the same layout.
Yeah, the same layout.
Because I mean, it's been like that.
My cough, guys. I've little annoying ass cough.
Yeah.
I was down bad
he was down bad.
Last week.
But yeah, a change of layout is always good. Ladies, just a reminder about my Hot Girl Summer Workout, June 20th. Tickets dropping on April 20th. Stay tuned. We'll have vendors and it's going to be an exciting event. See you there. So yeah, we had the half marathon in San Antonio, and that one we did not train for at all. Like we hadn't hit 13 miles in a minute. And
I think the only thing that got us through that was like our adrenaline,
and you just had to do it. Like we were signed up for, some of the members were out there, the Chingones Running Club was out there, and we just had to go and show up. Yeah. And honestly, we did say we were just going to chill run, but we ended up doing a pretty good time for not training.
What do we hold? Like a 8?
Like a 8:15, I think it was.
8:10, 8:15 pace.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
It was fun. I love that route.
Yeah, I love that route too. It was flat for the most part. I think just between mile 9 through 10 or 10.5, it was that long incline, remember?
Yeah.
That was a long incline.
The long incline.
But no, other than that, it was fun. Like Irma said, we saw a lot of people out there.
There was a moment that, like, one of my favorite moments from that run was, do you remember running? I don't remember what mile it was, but we were running through, like, it was a lot of veterans that are no longer here.
Oh, and they had like a bunch of
pictures.
That was a lot of them.
And they had the first one that I like caught my attention was Vanessa Gee, and they had her on there too. I thought that was so awesome. You know, rest in peace to her. But
it was like a little strip, and then they had like
pictures,
a bunch of flags, pictures. It was a pretty cool like scenery to run through.
Yeah, and like just seeing each picture, I remember running because you know we're moving our body, we're living, loving, and everything, and like literally I got a knot in my throat, and I felt like a little teardrop coming down because I literally was like, man, these people are no longer here with us, and here we are running the time of our life, living life to the fullest, you know, and these people passed away and aren't living what we're living, you know? So that kind of like, it was weird. It just felt weird, but sad. And
for sure,
it made me feel like, damn, we need to be appreciating ourselves, you know, life.
They paid the ultimate sacrifice.
Yeah. I mean, no, or some of them probably passed. It probably wasn't through that.
Through combat. Yeah.
You know?
Could be like PTSD or something like that. Like, mental issues.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a pretty cool.
Cool route.
It was a fun route. We're definitely gonna do it again next year. The
Mhm.
half, because we really like the half marathon
Mhm.
route. But you can also sign up for the full.
Yeah.
Speaking of full, we signed up for the full to Austin.
Oh yeah. We signed up for the full
I think
Austin
Irma
marathon.
I was just like, fuck it, let's just if we don't sign up for it
We're never gonna do it.
now, we're not.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. You know what encouraged me? It's because I'm turning 30 this year, and I said I wanted to run a marathon when I turned 30,
The Dirty 30.
the Dirty 30. But I did say I wanted to run a marathon
Mhm.
like outside of the country, and I googled some, but they were all sold out already.
Yeah, but you Googled like Mexico,
I did.
which it is out of the country. But when she told me that, I was
That was gonna be sold out regardless.
yeah,
right?
but I was expecting you were gonna say like Europe or
Yeah,
something.
no.
Like, yeah, let's go to Mexico. Like,
Yeah, I know.
which would have been cool.
It would have been cool, but I knew that one was gonna be sold out.
It was sold out, right?
Yeah, it was sold out, and I looked this up
Which one
last
was it?
year.
The Mexico City one?
I don't know the main one. I think that's what it's called. But literally, I looked it up last year because I remembered I wanted to sign up, and they were all sold out. There was one though that you could do like it's a whole packet. I think it was like $2,000, but you would run and then you had to stay at that resort. Like it was a whole packet,
Escaret.
something like that. But I don't want to do that. I wanted to like run the city and you know, the one that everybody does.
I don't know.
The Mexico City one, I guess.
It's probably
Yeah.
that one, yeah.
So instead, we're going to do the Austin Full.
Yeah. So we're signed up. Obviously, we're not training for that yet.
Yeah, but we will soon. But we had to sign up just to lock in and get it done.
Yeah.
And also to get that good deal because
Yeah, that should be going up like crazy.
yes.
Austin Marathon, if you're watching this, keep the prices
Yeah.
affordable for the people out
I
here,
know.
man.
Well, you know what
Times
I
are
noticed?
tough right now.
I didn't do, but I did see that they had you could do payment plans on there now.
Achinga.
Literally, that's how you know that shit's expensive. That
Yeah.
no, it is. Cause think about it. For two, if we were to sign up like the week of, it would have been like what $600
I don't know.
because
that
the
shit's crazy.
fees, like shipping.
Which I kind of get it because I would always
Maybe I'm
question-
exaggerating, but you know,
Yeah, I think you are exaggerating. I would always question like why do we have to pay to go run? Like remember I told you like 2 years ago I was like I'm just gonna go downtown and jump in the marathon.
yeah,
Irma was like no they won't like they'll.
like people get in trouble.
Yeah,
you
you get in
get banned and stuff.
But now that you kind of see it like all this money, I hope all this money goes into like everything they put into it because
Yeah, well, think about it. They have to pay the city fees, whatever,
For, like-
to close the lanes, the bibs, the shirts. Like, I mean, all that adds up. You know,
yeah no and the Austin Marathon has gotten like
huge.
big over the years. It's one of the qualifiers right for Boston now.
Mhm. Yeah,
It's crazy.
it is crazy. My days are busy running the gym, training, and staying on top of everything. So I need something quick that actually fuels me. Lately, it's been Vaquero snacks, high protein, real flavor, and easy to grab when I'm on the go. Whether it's after a workout or in between work, it gets the job done. If you're trying to stay on track but still want something good, this is it. Use my code IRMA10 for 10% off at vaquerosnacks.com. In November, this one actually was pretty hard. This actually happened after our recent pod because our last podcast was November 7th last year. And a little after that, my dad actually ended up having a heart attack. So that was a little scare. And, you know, you hear people talk about it and mention that, you know, their family members or friends that go through something like that. But when it's you, it hits you a lot different, you know, and it's kind of like, oh my God.
Well,
the
remember,
beating.
it was kind of like scary too because, again, my grandpa had passed in October
Yeah.
from a heart attack, and it was like,
And he's had a heart attack before too, no?
yeah. And I mean, my grandpa was older too, was older than your dad, but still, like, that was scary.
Yeah, like just back to back. And my dad lives in San Antonio too, so I'm grateful that he's not too far out. But when my sister told me, I was like, you don't process it until you go
And see him
And
there,
see
like,
him.
on the hospital bed, and
yeah, and he had like, you know, emergency surgery, and thank God that everything went well and everything. And
well, it wasn't just. I think he had like 6 clogged veins. He said?
arteries, yeah. And you know, and I know that like kind of scared my dad in a way where he even said, like, joking around, what did he say that joke?
Oh, he said it because we got to the hospital that day,
Yeah.
and as soon as like we sat down, like we said hi to him and whatnot, and then he's like, "Ya mero me cargaba el payaso."
Yeah, basically like
Which is-
people
Yeah,
gone.
yeah, and so in the English term is like, I was almost out of here.
Yeah. And, and I'm, grateful that he was able to joke around about and not laugh about it, right? But joke around about it and realize like, oh shit, my life could have been.
Imagine he was like, you think this heart attack phased me? Hell no.
No, yeah. And I'm grateful that he's still here with us and, and takes care of his health a lot better. Yeah. So that's good. And, and I feel like also that it kind of made me open my eyes more like, man, I need to appreciate my parents a lot more. And I always do, but anything can happen, and
yeah. Because for
anybody, but
because with him it was sudden, like
random, and
yeah.
But thank God everything's good, and we're actually going to see him tomorrow, so I'm super excited. And my grandma's going to come into town. But
that's why it's important, man. Take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself. Take care of your health. Take care of your heart.
Yeah.
And
that shit, it's once it like hits you for real, like there's no coming back from that. And
yes,
that's kind of the scary part of it too,
And he has like a big old scar on his chest.
Yeah,
I told him to get a tattoo, but
what did he say when you told him that?
Well, no, he's like, I'm probably gonna get a tattoo.
Oh,
yeah, but he was just joking around. I told him to get a cross because it's a one line straight down. I just told him to get one across. But I don't think my dad will ever get a tattoo. I don't know.
Chest piece.
Anyways, okay, so then now the HYROX, our very first HYROX that we did because it happened in November.
Oh yeah, so yeah, or the one we did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So one, it was me and Jojo as a partner, and then it was Irma and Sara as partners. Mm-hmm. And when we were like in the talks of it, we didn't know whether to do like the open division or the pro division. Mm-hmm. But then I think when we all were signed in, weren't we like on the phone and we were just like, fuck, I think you clicked like the pro.
Yeah.
And so
no. Sara signed us up. So I just told her, I was like, just do the pro.
Yeah. Just do the pro.
Yeah. I just wanted like a challenge.
Yeah.
Even though we never done it. So I was like, you know what? Just do it.
Yeah. So the difference between pro and open is just the weight wise. I mean, the weight on the sled,
the medicine ball,
med ball, all the weighted stuff.
Yeah.
It's different from the open. The pro's obviously a little bit heavier. Mm-hmm. But as far as like preparation went, I feel like we prepped like a ways out, which at the end, like the last month, I'm not gonna lie, I was just like over this shit. I'm like,
the way the training was and stuff.
Yeah, like I was just fucking over it. Like there was days where I was just like, fuck, like we gotta train for it again today.
Like get the moves down over and over.
Yeah, because we just didn't know what to expect. Mm-hmm. It being the first one. But
yeah,
man, I feel like when we got there, again, adrenaline was like pumping and
but in the moment, I remember running one lap, like I think it was lap 3, barely. And I literally told myself, I'm glad I freaking trained for this because my heart rate was up, my adrenaline was up, my body was low key in shock. You know, like when you first start running and then like you're in shock,
like the nerves.
And then you kind of go through a flow after.
It's more like the nerves.
Yeah. Well, my muscles were kind of like, what? Because your heart's pounding and then you're seeing all these people just chop around you and like everyone's just like da, 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 da.
Yeah. So we did HYROX Dallas too to begin with.
Yeah, and that too, and then we were. The competition was like at 5 p.m. in the afternoon.
Oh yeah, I didn't like that.
So that was kind of lame because we're so used to working out early in the morning that working out in the middle of the day, you're kind of like, should I eat? I'm hungry, but no, like
Yeah.
But other than that, it was a pretty cool experience. Glad we trained. Even though sometimes it can get boring doing the same thing over and over, but it got us to where we were at, and we got some pretty good times compared to what I was expecting.
For being the first time and in the pro division, mm-hmm. I was really happy with our time. I think we got like a 106, me and Jojo.
Yeah.
What did you and Sara get? Like a 113?
113, 114.
113.
113. What did I say?
No, I said 113.
Oh, 113. Yeah. And it was good.
Yeah.
We learned from it. So
what was for you like HYROX is a running thing. Like that's just a fact. Like it's a running event. It's a running sport. Like I don't care the sled and all that. You just go through that shit once. Like running is after each thing. Each station. Like you need to go hit 1K or 600 meters, whatever it is. Like that shit. If your endurance isn't there, you're gonna fucking burn out. Like halfway through that fucking thing. And after that sled. That thing was heavy. It was like what 400. Well, we did 480 pounds. Am I lying?
It was in the 400s, and ours was in the 300s, 320 something.
So like after you push the sled, like your legs kind of go into.
And that was at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When at the beginning, I wasn't like, my body was in shock, like, whoa.
Yeah.
And
your little muscles were like, what the fuck?
yeah, literally. And I was like, damn. And then, you know, I'm grateful that Sara is like a fast runner. So she was pacing us, and like I had to, my adrenaline, I needed to calm down.
Yeah.
But you didn't ask me my question. What was my what?
Oh, like what,
I mean, sorry, you didn't ask me the question.
what was the hardest thing for you, that event,
The
that
hardest,
you think?
I think the hardest thing in that event was, well, not really the hardest thing. It was more like the cramps that I got on my calves.
But that was to the end. That was
Yeah.
towards the end.
'Cause it wasn't hard because I've gone heavier on some of the movements there. It was just more of my muscles were so tight
Yeah.
that like my calves were in shock, you know, and I hydrated pretty well, but I guess I didn't hydrate enough or something, because like I've never gotten Charlie horses on both the legs at once while running. So that was kind of like scary, you know, because we lunge pretty heavy, things like that, and we've lunged longer than that. But it's
Yeah.
just that, you know, I think that was the hardest part.
The running, it came into play for sure.
The running, yeah.
Yeah. I almost forgot to not talking mess about Jojo. It was just crazy. Like,
Oh my God, dude. That was
he
crazy.
fucking almost scared all of us. He did scare all of us. So Jojo, he's real sensitive to caffeine, right?
Mhm.
So that day, he had mentioned he had already had a coffee, or that morning. So then it's like an hour and a half or an hour before the race,
Yeah.
and he took G1M plus or sport. Which one? The one that has like
G1M. Yeah.
the one that has caffeine in it.
Mhm.
And Jojo chugged the whole bottle of it.
Yeah.
So he was already caffeinated
Well,
up.
the thing is too, because when you're waiting too, I think that maybe that kind of just,
Yeah, that I didn't like that we raced to the very end of the day.
Yeah.
Anyways, whatever. So yeah, once he chugged that G1M with the caffeine, his heart was just like boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom. But he didn't say anything, right?
yeah.
So then when we started running, it's like the second lap.
I was during the sled. That's when he couldn't push the sled because he started holding on to his chest like this. Like he was like this. And we're like there with the camera.
I don't want to laugh, but it's just, now that I think about it, I'm like, bro. This
So
guy.
okay, Iris, his wife, is there like, I don't think she had an idea because she's over there like, let's go. And we're all like, oh shit, Jojo. And he's there like this, like holding his heart. And then Chris is like, what's it called? Holding the team. Like,
Well, no, I was just trying to keep him
keep it-
composed.
yeah, like, so Chris takes over the sled again because Georgia's holding on to his, well, I mean, he didn't have a shirt on, so he was literally holding on to like
His chest.
his chest. And then we were like, what's going on? And then he's running. Then after the sled, he takes off, he starts running, and then y'all are in the zone. And I have pictures of this. And he's like holding on to his chest. And then Georgia's like, trying to focus, but one arm on the chest. And then later he starts saying that like,
Well, I asked him during the runs. We hit the second run after the first run after the sled, whatever.
Yeah.
And he was already grabbing his chest, and then I was like, "What's wrong?" When we were running, he's like, "Man, I feel like my heart's gonna come out of my chest."
yes. And then
So at that point, I'm
it's funny, but when you hear those stories, people running like marathons and they have a heart attack
yeah.
and they're the healthiest person ever.
So
I was scared.
my first thought was, okay, and I told him, I said, "Look, we're not gonna stop." I said, "But we'll slow down the pace a little bit." I said, "We're not fucking stopping, bro." That's what I told him. And
yeah.
in my head, now that I think about it, I'm like, damn, maybe we should have stopped, even if it was
Yeah.
for a
For
few
him to
seconds.
kind of like catch up.
Yeah, but
Did it go away or did he have the chest?
kinda it did, but we kind of had to come up with like a game plan
Yeah.
within the race.
Yeah.
So I told him, I was like, look, on some of these, because the whole thing was he was gonna start all the exercises. He was
Mhm.
gonna be the first one,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
I was gonna. But boom, they had to switch like right then and there, which I didn't mind. That's why we prepared for
Yeah.
it, So I was comfortable jumping in at first, and then I told him, I said, look, I'm gonna start all the exercises. You catch your breath a little bit, and then we'll swap with
That probably helped him.
Yeah.
Imagine if you were like, no, you're going first.
and it did help because
Damn.
come the burpee broad jumps.
Mhm.
That's the one I told him, I was like, I'll start this one. And that one, like, if you suck at burpees or you hate burpees, like that's just gonna take you out.
Yeah.
And then jumping in it. Anyways, I got down, boom, I hit some burpee broad jumps, and that time he like took it to recover, you know,
Mhm.
and I felt like it helped him a lot because
Yeah.
after that, boom, we're
Got momentum.
got momentum, picked up the pace a little bit on the runs, and I took after each station, like they had some water stations and like electrolyte stations.
Mhm.
Boom, we would go there, chug an
They didn't have
electrolyte.
electrolytes. They had Red Bull.
No, it was like they had some electrolyte little cups.
What? I
Mhm.
know there was one time when I was running and I was like, I needed a little bit of sip. I took a little sip of the Red Bull and like,
But sip.
and I spit it out because I just didn't want my heart to explode because I was already like,
Nah, yeah, not drinking a Red Bull drink.
yeah, it just
No,
wasn't
but
for me. I was like, man,
they
I
did
didn't
have-
know they have that.
Yeah, they had some
missed
electrolytes.
it.
So we would chug a little bit and then he'd dump like water in his head.
Yeah.
Boom, we were good. So he would kind of like come back to life, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
But no, he stuck through it. Yeah, he stuck through it. He was a good
Yeah.
partner to have for sure.
Yeah.
We definitely we'll run it back. Me and him.
Yeah.
And another HYROX.
Yeah.
But
Me and Sada too, we felt pretty good, pretty confident. There were just small little errors where we were kind of like, duh, 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 and then
transition
go.
too. I feel
Yeah.
like you really have to practice on transitions, like giving the bag to your
Yeah.
partner or kettlebells and
Mhm.
stuff like that. So that plays a part in it too.
Yeah, but it was good. I feel like it's a learning experience, and now we have, which is with the whole HYROX scene. Now we have the one coming up next weekend,
Oh yeah.
and Chris and I are both going to be partners, which I think we're pretty ready. But it's just the running that I think we need to run a little bit more. We haven't gotten our runs as much.
Well, we're a
Together.
week out,
Yeah,
so that run thing is gonna be a little bit of a time crunch. We're
Yeah.
just gonna have to suck it up.
like we're pretty good runners, but it's been crazy this past couple of like last week and this week, and then he got sick. So when you're sick, you're like down bad,
Yeah,
and
y'all can hear this little cough doesn't go away.
yeah. So as far as like the runs, I think that's the only thing we just got to make sure we focus on this week. Just kind of, but we've been eating pretty good, training pretty good.
Yeah,
We'll be ready,
keeping a pace. Yeah, we'll be ready.
and we'll be doing the mixed doubles
Open.
or open. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I don't think it'll be heavy for the mixed, but I'm still going to do the same weight as the women's pro, but he's going to be doing the same weight, right?
Yeah, as you.
As me. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
So that's coming up. So that's everything that has been going on basically.
Yeah.
And
Well, also our members too with the DECA. We didn't.
oh yeah.
So yeah, our a lot of our members have signed up for the DECA competition
Mhm.
in May.
Mother's Day.
On Mother's
Weekend.
Day, yeah. And it was pretty cool that also we have like the biggest signups in the whole Austin area, which I thought was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So we were up there. We were number one.
Yeah, we're number one. We're number one in the Austin, Texas
Region.
region.
Mhm. Which
But
is
we're
pretty
in
cool.
Kyle.
There's a lot of gyms out here.
Yeah.
Too,
That's pretty cool.
so, yeah.
So we got that coming up. We're excited. Let's see. And honestly, that's all that has been going on.
Yeah. I'm sure there's like been other things, but we just try to cram in like a lot of the important things that we did and events that we had and
Yeah.
family things going on.
Yeah, we've had family things going on, hanging out with family, friends.
Hmm.
January, February, March.
We're
Yeah.
coming up on April here soon.
April, Easter coming up.
Yeah. Other than that, it's been
So yeah.
super chill, nothing crazy. Like I
Yeah.
said, we're happy to be back on the podcast,
Yes.
talk about things, and we've said before, if you guys ever want us to talk about anything or have any questions or anything like that, let us know. Our members here have give us a little bit of feedback throughout the time, so
Yeah.
that's always been real good.
Yeah. I agree with everything you just said. I'm just honestly happy to be back. It's even though there's so much stuff has been going on, like once we were gonna start talking today, I kind of got nervous and I feel like I forgot everything we have done, which I'm glad we're going off this list. But I'm just, like I said, I'm grateful to be back, and I still feel kind of shy and stuff to,
Break it in.
No, to like put
Break
this
the
out
ice.
there. But we just wanted this episode to be more focused on what we've been up to, and I feel like a lot of people have seen, just gym stuff, gym fitness events, and that's pretty much it. But honestly, I feel like we just said nothing but gym fitness events, but we've been living,
No, we've done other things too.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it.
But yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we're gonna wrap up this episode. I just wanted to again, huge shout out to Lean Body. So if you guys want to support me and get some protein shakes, go to www.leanbody.com and use my code IRMA10 for 10% off. And then same thing with the Vaqueros, IRMA10 for 10% off. And for those of you who have been purchasing and using my code, thank you so much. I love the support. And again, I'm sharing with you guys what I love to consume and actually add in my routine. So it's not like me just trying to be, yeah. So, but yeah.
Trying to be what?
Trying to be like, I don't know,
Like just trying to throw random products?
Yeah, just random products. But you.
Cool. All right, guys. We'll catch you guys on the next episode of El Pumpcast. Stay tuned and come back for some more.